What's going on, guys? So what are we going to do today?
Try to take over the world.
You're a troublemaker. You're a troublemaker.
Hey, let's get started.
If you were born in the 21st century and not living under a rock somewhere, you've probably come across the word simping. It is one of the most used words on the internet, especially on social media platform, Twitter. Your favorite musicians sing about doing it. Oh yeah, it is depicted in a lot of the movies you watch today.
Come on, let me spoil it.
Let's talk about what simping is. In its simplest form, simping can be defined as an unequal exchange of value. I say an unequal exchange of value. What I mean is putting your time, your energy, your resources into someone, taking all that and giving it to someone who does not do the same for you. That is what simping is. Simping is going the extra mile for somebody who is not going to go the extra mile for you. If you are going to be giving love to somebody, you should be giving it to somebody who is also going to go the extra mile for you. You can't be out here in the street just giving your love, your time, your energy, your resources, your money to random bros out here, man. Giving your energy, your love to people who do not appreciate it. That's how you are caught simping, and you don't want to be caught simping out here, man. Being a simp is a bad image to portray to anybody. You don't want to be known as a simp.
Stop fooling around, you simp.
Here are some easy signs to know how to spot a simp, or to know if you're a simp, or maybe a guy you're moving with is a simp. Best to know and spot this behavior so you can know what to stop doing and get your head straight, and don't be slacking in this street, man. A simp is that guy who takes money meant for his rent, or money for school fees, money meant to use to start a business, and gives it to a girl all because he's in love. I had a friend who came over to visit me, stayed the night at my place. While he was over, a girl called him on the phone and asked him for some cash because she wanted to go out and eat with her friends. And this guy didn't have much money on him. He had already told me, so I knew this guy didn't have money on him. But the little he had in his account, he split it in half and sent it to her to go out to eat while he was here at my place, asking me, what are we going to eat today? And I'm like, my man, are you crazy? Like, you just sent money to a girl to go out to eat and you don't even know what you are going to eat today. That is a simp.
Fucking loser!
Yeah, guys, another easy sign to spot a simp is if he's always taking out random girls and paying for their bills, maybe paying for their lunch, taking them shopping, just buying random things for girls, trying to pay for their affection. Get it into your head, guys. You can never negotiate desire. She either wants you or she doesn't. You spending more money on her will only see you as a clown that she can use. That doesn't mean she's going to like you or be sexually attracted to you. She's only going to know at the back of her mind that, yeah, this guy is a dumb guy and I have access to his wallet, and she's going to take you for every penny you've got. So if you have a guy, a friend, or maybe you yourself do this, you just buy random things trying to show up as a big man, or you just spend your money or just give your cards to girls anyhow to go and flex on your name because, yeah, you're a boss. No, you're not a boss, my G. You're a simp. You're a what? You're a goddamn simp, because at the end of the day, you're just fattening that pig, you're just fattening that cow for what? The real owner, the butcher, to go and slaughter when she gets home. You're just feeding a random girl, or you're just feeding a girl you're pursuing. At the end of the day, it's the boyfriend that is going to put her back on the ground, and not you, my G. You don't need to spend money to get a girl to like you. If you have to spend money to get a girl to like you, or to get a girl to want to be in your presence, then my man, you're a goddamn simp. Change your ways. You need to be baptized here. I'm going to sprinkle some holy water on your head because you're a simp. Stop simping today, my G. Use your head. A simp is a guy who is not on his purpose. Instead of using his energy to do what he loves or to try and better himself, to try and make more money, he uses that energy instead to chase after the validation of women. Not just women. The worst part about the simp is that he chases women who are not interested in him. Simp is any guy whose life revolves around a female or female validation. It might be a female is trying to get, a female is chasing after, or it could also be his girlfriend or his wife. If he's always trying to get her to validate him, that is a simp. No secure man and no man on his purpose is trying to get the validation of a female man. If you got things to do, you do not have time for that. So a simp is someone who doesn't love himself enough, so he's looking for love in a female. That shouldn't be you. You don't want to be a simp. Being a simp is a no-no, is a bad thing.
We don't do that here.
A simp is any man who finds out his girl who is in a relationship with is cheating on him, but decides to still stay with her because he thinks he can't get anybody better, because he thinks it will be difficult to get somebody else, so he decides to stay in the situationship that he currently is in instead of growing a pair of balls and walking away like a real man should. A simp is someone who his girl cheats on him, she runs around the streets, she gets put down around the block, then she comes back to him asking for forgiveness and he accepts her, thinking she's a changed being. Bruh, yeah, she's changed hands from this guy to this guy to this guy. She's not a changed being. A simp is any man who doesn't love himself enough to know he deserves better. That is a simp. A simp is the kind of man that gives his money and resources, his time, his energy to undeserving females. You know those type of men, the type that give their money to random girls they meet on Instagram, girls they meet on OnlyFans, girls they will never ever get to meet in real life, girls that will not look their way twice if they saw them walking down the street. That is a simp. A simp is always eager and ready to give his money away. There's an old adage that says, a fool and his money easily part ways. Well, a simp and his money, not just his money, his time, his energy, his resources, also easily part ways. Don't be around on the internet giving money to random bros, bruh. Stop fattening the pig for the butcher man to slaughter. You keep giving her money. Where does that lead you?
Nowhere.
A simp is a guy who needs permission from his girl, his woman, his wife before he can hang with the boys, before he can go out for a drink with the boys, before he can play games with the boys, before he can just do anything of his own accord. He needs a validation and a yes from his woman before he can do anything. A simp is a man who doesn't have a pair of balls, so he lets his woman do the thinking for him. A simp is not even a man. A simp is a male, but he is a female in the relationship, and women are repulsed by men who act like women. She already has a pussy. She doesn't need you to be one.
Act like a man, will you?
Simp is a man who always ditches his friends to go hang out with his woman all the time. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with rescheduling with your guys to go be with your woman, but if you and your guys make plans and every time your woman calls you always run to her, then you're a simp. Sometimes you should be able to tell her, hello girl, I'm busy doing something right now, how about I meet up with you later? Simp does not have the balls. He's a guy who doesn't have the mind to tell his woman no. He's always ready to answer at her beck and call. Anything she needs is always right there. A simp is a man who is readily and all too available. If you're always all too available for her, she'll get out of you easily. Basically, a simp is any guy who doesn't have self-respect. Because if you have self-respect as a guy, you will not let a female try to use your head. You should be smarter than that and know if she's interested in you or if she's just trying to finesse you for your time, your attention, and your resources. Sometimes when a girl rejects a guy, they still expect the guy to hang around them just for the attention and the validation she's trying to get. If you make your intentions known to a girl or a woman you're interested in, and she says she's not into you like that and she feels you're better off as friends, it is within your right to say no to her friendship proposal and tell her you don't want to be friends with her and walk away. Do not let any female make you feel bad for knowing what you want and acting on it. She can, yes, reject you. It is within her right to reject you, but it is also within your right to say no to her friendship proposal. Why would you want to be around a female you have feelings for? Why? You watch her be with other guys. Man, don't do that. Move. Once you hear no, move on. So basically, all I'm trying to say is don't be that guy. Don't be the simp hanging around females who clearly don't want you. Respect yourself. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve better. And you go get it. Go be with a female who wants you and who brings value, just as much value into your life as you bring into hers. Thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of this video. drop a comment if you feel like there's anything I missed out, or if you feel like I was wrong on anything. I would like to hear from you guys. I would like to hear your feedback, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and please share the video to friends or to family or to people you feel need this information. I'll see you guys in the next video.